Indeed, truly, truly tragic to wake up this morning and see what looked like scenes from October 7th massacre, but in Amsterdam, and to see how there was no response. It's like a trigger of trauma, and see that in Netherlands, just the authorities failed to respond to all these warnings that this attack was going to happen, and even when it was happening, to come to their rescue. So many Israelis are missing. Did you see what happened? Did you see these pictures of people just stabbing Jewish people that went to attend a soccer game? And screaming and cursing, and there's people that are missing still. The Diaspora Affairs Committee of Israel accuses the Dutch authorities of failing to respond appropriately to the 3 separate warnings of anti-Israel forces were planning to harm Israelis in Amsterdam. And this is a straight-up pogrom. You know, in Europe, it feels like how it was before the Holocaust. It feels like just anti-Semitism is so prevalent in certain areas with certain groups, and I think with the quicker we realize we are being brought to a place where we all must stand strong together against anti-Semitism. You know, Hamas doesn't exist just in Gaza. Hezbollah doesn't exist only in southern Lebanon. They are in different places in this world, and if we don't watch out, if we're not together, united, prepared, vigilant, strong, unified, they could get a foothold, and some of their indoctrination, some of their lies could permeate into Western countries, and then you'd be facing the same war we're facing. You know, IDF spokesperson unit declared that reserve troops from the 228th Brigade under the command of the 91st Division have been operating both defensive and offensive operations along the northern border. Yes, there's limited, localized, targeted raids into southern Lebanon, which are continuing to take out their infrastructure, continuing to take out some of these tunnels and underground places where so many weapons are stored. And there's intelligence that we're getting all the time about terrorist activity, all for Hezbollah, that some of those tunnels would have been used to invade the Galilee, to what they said is to conquer the Galilee. Some of these battles are so intense, and I just want to thank you as I was able to give a thermal drone, to a unit that's operating in Gaza. I could see in his eyes, this representative of the unit that came, I just saw that he was overwhelmed by the love he felt. And you know what? That's what I got to say is, love will defeat hate. Love will overcome. Good will overcome and will win. And evil, wickedness, hate, it'll be defeated. You know, happy is he that has the God of Jacob for his help. That's Israel, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Psalms 146 verse 5. You know, it talks about the wicked will be cut down to the ground. In Psalms 147, the Lord lifts up the meek, but he casts the wicked down to the ground. Thank you for standing and for getting these thermal drones. We need a lot more. Thank you for sending us the ability to save lives in this time. Friends, Sergeant Major here, Chaim Mailspin. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it possible that we won't die. And we'll be protected from the snares of the enemy, from the rocket-propelled grenades, from the Shawaz bombs, and all the other things that we encounter both in the north in Lebanon and in the south in Gaza. And this tool, this is called the Evo thermal drone, and it is going to spot the enemy before they spot us. So thank you for giving, and let's get a few more for the people who really need it, who are on the front lines. God bless you.